What's up everyone? Today we're going to dive into Pareto AI to see if it's a legit way to work from home and make money online, or if it's a scam and a complete waste of your time. So if you like this type of content, then please like and subscribe to support the channel. Now, I don't want to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. As someone who's worked on multiple side hustle sites myself, I give this platform an 8 out of 10 side hustle score. Now that may be all that you wanted to know, but make sure that you stay until the end of the video to learn more about this platform and how you can start working from home with this particular website. Now the first thing that you probably want to know, is Pareto AI a scam? And the short answer is no, it's not a scam. So this platform appears to be a legitimate company that offers remote, flexible opportunities for people to contribute to AI development as trainers. And they say that some of the things that you can expect is industry-leading pay, flexible hours, meaningful work and transparency, and the ability to develop your skills in AI training. However, and this is important, there have been a number of user complaints, especially around delayed payments and communication issues with this platform. Some workers have reported not getting paid on time, and others struggle to get responses from the support team. That said, the company's CEO has responded to these concerns online and acknowledged the issues, promising to improve their internal systems, which is something that I'm going to share with you later on in the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So while I can say it's not a scam, it's not without its red flags, so you definitely want to proceed with caution and stay informed. Now, if you're thinking of applying for this platform, they say that you can get started with a few simple steps. So first, you'll fill out a general interest survey on their website. And then if you're selected, you'll be contacted about upcoming projects that match your skill set, and you'll complete a screening process. And in the screening process, what's great is that it's a fully paid trial, and so you'll get to showcase your skills. Now, if you pass, you'll be onboarded and you can begin working on projects. Just so that you can see what it looks like, if I click on apply to train AI, that will bring me to their page here, where they say it just takes about 7 minutes or so for you to sign up. And as you can see, it's usually pretty straightforward information, but also be prepared for an assessment to determine if your skill sets are going to be right for this particular job. So one of the other things that's important is going to be payment. They say that you can get paid twice a month, and they say that they have some of the more competitive rates, and there's some roles that pay up to $45 an hour. Now, of course, that's not going to be every single job. Some are going to pay more, some are going to pay much less than that. They also say that they offer paid training so that you can familiarize yourself with the tasks you'll be working on and the tools you'll be using. Also, if you are simply looking for a remote job that you can do from anywhere in the world on your time, on your schedule, then I definitely recommend checking out FlexJobs. FlexJobs is the #1 site to find remote jobs. There's no ads, scams, or junk. They actually have a team of people that go through each job and make sure that they're not scammy or that they're actually legitimate. And from my experience so far, they really are one of the better websites to check out, because they specifically are focusing on just remote jobs that you could do at home. So I've recommended them before. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely do. I have a link in the description to do that. So I wanted to dive into some of the more important things, like if it's a scam and the way that you can get started on this platform. But I do want to back up and explain what actually is Pareto AI. And basically, this is a platform that connects skilled individuals with AI related projects. So things like content creation, data labeling, writing tasks that help train artificial intelligence systems. And of course, this work is going to be remote, project-based, and flexible. So just to give you some more background about this platform, the founder and CEO of Pareto AI is Phoebe Yao. And I did some research, and she is a real person. And she was even listed on Forbes 30 under 30. And she's actually been publicly active on platforms where she's addressed user concerns and outlined plans for improving the trainer experience. So I wanted to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And you'll see here that someone had put online that the platform owed them over $1,000. And what's really interesting is that Phoebe Yao, the CEO, was the person who responded and said that they are going to rectify the situation. And without reading this entire message, the main reason that I think this platform is not only legit, but I score it as high as I do, is because that it's very unlikely to have the CEO be this involved and actually be the person reaching out and trying to fix situations that happen with some of their workers. So this is definitely something that I thought was really unique and interesting about this platform. So now I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of this platform based off of what people are saying in terms of the different reviews. So for example, on Trustpilot, this platform has a 4.4, which is actually a pretty good rating. But some of the pros that people highlight on here is going to be the high pay rates, that they can work remotely and they have a flexible work schedule. There's also opportunities to work on meaningful projects that contribute to AI development. And then some users report a helpful and supportive community. Now, some of the cons that you'll see is going to be delays in payment. And this is going to be the most common complaint. And also there's going to be issues with support and communication that can be slow or inconsistent. And there's also some strict and possibly unclear content policies. Some users have claimed that they were penalized or removed for using AI without proper evidence. And not all applicants get matched to projects quickly. And some people have said that it can take weeks or months with little to no updates. So just to give you some example here on Trustpilot, you'll see obviously there's going to be some people who are not happy and who have some very negative reviews. But what you'll also see are going to be some people who said that they thought it was a professional, thoughtful, and a great place to work, an excellent company with great projects. So for example, you'll see this person says that they're a finance expert working on various projects and they couldn't be more satisfied. And so again, you're always going to have some people who have negative and positive comments. But overall, at least on Trustpilot, most people seem to have enjoyed it. Another website that gives some really good feedback about this platform is going to be Glassdoor, where it has a 4.9 5-star rating, which if you've ever been on Glassdoor is extremely high. That's very, very rare. And 100% of people who've worked at the company approve of the CEO. Again, if you've ever been on Glassdoor, this is completely rare. And you'll see that there's some top reviews on here as far as people saying that it's world class, but also that there's going to be no cons, at least on Glassdoor. So I would say take these reviews with a grain of salt, and you should definitely do your own research as well. But it's really good to see that there's a lot of pros on Glassdoor and really no cons that people have said for working for this company. So most people would agree that this platform is a real opportunity, but it's not without its growing pains. And for those who are patient and meet the criteria, it could definitely be a worthwhile way to earn extra income online. But as I always suggest, don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you're looking for more ways to make money online, definitely check out the content on this channel. I have tons of things that I share from my own experience and show you the amount of money that I've made. So ultimately, whether this platform is worth it for you to check out, it depends on your experience and how much risk you're comfortable with. It's definitely not a scam, but it's not a guaranteed smooth ride either. So if you've worked with Pareto AI or are considering applying, make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments. I definitely would love to hear your take on this particular website. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.